Hey guys, Doc. Today we're going to talk about aeration, aerating your lawns. Get a lot of questions about this, so I'll try and cover them all. I hope I don't miss anything. So hold on one sec. Hey guys, so a couple years ago I bought a Billy Goat aerator just because it has the ability to change out from cores to small spikes to big spikes, and I've got so many lawns it's already paid for itself. Those things run about $3,000, but I'm telling you what, if I have to consistently rent that, so not a lot of people are going to have one of these. Most of you are going to be doing core aerating. Either you rent one or have someone come do it. And the question is let's go over a couple of questions. Number one, when do I do my aerating? When you look at your lawn finally and it's beautiful and green for the first time, that's when you do your aerating. So we don't do it while it's dormant. We don't do it during the transition. Once it wakes up and we've given it a green cut or two, that's the time to do your aeration. I like to do it while my grass is short. It's much easier to pick up cores and to get down through that grass. So aerate while your grass is short, number one. Number two, does it affect my pre-emergent treatment? There's been a university study and a bunch of other people, and they say the same thing. The percentage of ground that you're opening up is so small, it's not going to affect your pre-emergent. Don't worry about it. Number three, should I pick up my plugs? That's always a contentious point. I always pick up my plugs. So you do whatever you want, and let me tell you why. Number one, especially on Bermuda grass, you're going to get these cores and you're going to ride over them. They turn into something I call silver dollars, and they're going to sit there on your grass. And you go up a week later and pick one up, you'll have dead or yellow Bermuda grass under that silver dollar. So I tell people all the time, I always pick up my cores. Now I use the sweeper. I don't do it. I make someone else do it because it's exhausting, but I pick up all those cores. The other question is, well, doesn't it return nutrients? Not really. If you want nutrients into your soil, put down some darn fertilizer. Don't worry about it. I always find that what ends up happening is if I cut up those cores or leave them out, they're actually going back and filling up the holes that I want to leave open to decompact my soil. So we're pulling cores out of the soil to open it up, let it breathe, but also for decompaction. So it'll make space and the soil can spread out. So we don't want to fill those holes back up with the plugs that are sitting there. You do what you want. I have one time I came out here and I cut it up with a John Deere and spread it all out. And let me tell you what, those holes basically filled up half. So another question is this a good time to put out treatments? Sure, why not? Again, it's not gonna, you may have a few particles of humichar get into the holes or whatever. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. But yeah, if you wanna go ahead and dump down a bunch of humichar, you can. Like I said, only a small amount's going to get into the holes anyways, but it's not a bad time to do it. Do I do it on all lawns? Yes. Basically, regardless of your lawn, you're going to do a coration at least once a year. I have the ability to switch out to spikes. Not many people do. You can't, it's hard to find one of these units for rental, but I come out and my green, I spike a lot because it doesn't disturb the play. And when we used to run putting greens, we'd core aerate the greens once a year, fill them with sand, and then the rest of the time we'd either drill or we'd spike it, because we just spike it, we roll it, and people can come back out and play. And you'll see that a lot. I'm gonna start doing that, I think, more so on my lawn this year too. I'm gonna start spike aerating maybe once a month. It's just good for the lawn. Doesn't relieve compaction, just opens it up, gives it some air. So anyways, I'll take you over. I'm gonna switch out to spikes, tune up this thing, and we'll aerate the green because it's ready. During the growing season, that's when you want to aerate. I have large spikes on there right now. These are the small spikes that I have, and then this is a core. This is what pulls the actual core out of the ground. So most of us will be using a core aerator. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some small spikes on. So what I'm doing is I'm taking these large spikes out. These are the large spikes. And then I'm gonna put on the small spikes, and you can see the difference. And then this is the core aerator. If I want, make them go a little bit deeper. So I've changed out the spikes to the small spikes, and now I need to just do a little bit of lubing on this. Just Unpop all these. Now this is a cam system. Basically it just goes up and down, so this is a cam system. Okay, switch. Lock in my rails. Turn my switch on. Haven't started all year. Let's see what happens.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Priest is the spot. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time. In our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. A hell of a time. Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the rear, her feet in the water, top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron or a beer in a cup. We all get to dance and I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing, a whole lot of love, bumping out of the bar.
Okay, so I've gone one way, then I turned and went the other way, so I double spike aerated it. And you can see what I like about spike aerating on the greens. It's not good, it doesn't decompact the soils. That's the only thing you got to understand. This really isn't for your lawns, this is more so for greens. But it's almost playable. I'm not going to roll it, I'm going to leave it open. I got some rain moving in. So see if I can show you some of the holes here. But you can see now I've got thousands of these holes sitting in the green all over. And it'll just open it up. It'll allow oxygen. It'll allow moisture. Of course, one of the questions is this a good time to put down chemicals? Is this a good time to put down fertilizer, humichar, fungicide? Yes, sure, why not? You've opened it up, go ahead and put it down. It's not going to hurt it. Again, don't worry about your pre-emergent. We've never had any issues with with aeration and in your pre-emergent. So we will wait. As you can see, my Bermuda lawn is still dormant. There's no reason for me to do any aeration. I will wait until that lawn is fully green and been cut probably 2 or 3 times. Then I'll do my core aeration out here. Or I'll have someone do it for me. It can be exhausting. I don't mind running. That billy goat is kind of self-propelled. The spikes actually push it as you go, so it's pretty easy to use. Most aerators are self-propelled, but it's a lot of work, man. It'll toll on your body. And then that sweeper, man, that is a workout. I will not do the sweeper. I will make someone else do the sweeper, not me. Picking up those cores is crazy. I've got about 20 videos. If you noticed, I've been putting out about a video a day. I've got 20 videos that we've got scheduled to come out, so hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget, we are going to do some giveaways this year. Someone asked that. So, but you got to be on our email list over at the website. Go over to the website, look for the email sign up. We don't use it for marketing. We don't send you an email every day saying buy this. all it does is every time this idiot puts a video up, it sends you an email to say Doc has posted a video about this, because the YouTube notification system really is crappy. I'm not even getting my own notifications on it. Someone asked about Dirt Booster for the gardens. It is in production, and it should be up here any day. That's all I can say about that. Talk to you later. Dot.